Brother mine, I think that something that people don't do enough of is talking out their thoughts. And I think that's one of the reasons that marriage is super useful, because wives for us are some of the most important people that we can talk to. But sometimes I want to get something else out there. Part of it can be recording, wanting to record the thoughts that I have, and part of it is that I don't get to talk to you that much, and so I want to share some thoughts with you. And there are a few thoughts specifically that I felt were pertinent to conversations we've had in the past. One of which being that we both have kids, and we both like movies. So I've been thinking about priorities, and I have a big, huge list of growing media interests. So I have books that I want to read, movies that I want to watch, shows that I want to enjoy, music that I wish I knew more about. There's a bazillion things out there that I could enjoy, but I only have limited time, and the more that I work a normal adult job, the less I have time for enjoyable things. No, I like my job. Don't tell anybody about that. I have a therapist. I think that it's important to think about priorities when it comes to your media decisions in two veins. So number one, first, for me personally, I think that my media decisions are important because I think that the things that I choose to consume and create in large part make up who I am. So there are small, passable things that we say offhandedly and they go away. And then there are other things that we create and capture, or there are things that we take in and we record our thoughts about them, or they impact the way we think about things in the long term. I think those are important. They make up who we are, and so I think it's important that we be thoughtful about what we consume as well as what we create. You wrote a story recently for me, and I appreciated it. Well, I assume it wasn't for me, although that would be nice. You wrote a story, though. You created things. I've been trying to write more just general on Medium and other mediums, and I want to create things, but I feel like, again, prioritizing. There's a laundry list of things I think that I would be interested to write about, but it's important that I prioritize and understand what are the most important things for me to create. So, creating media, personal level, thing number one. Thing number two, we have children. You know what I'm most excited about? Showing my kids Star Wars. You know what you've gotten to do? Show your kid Star Wars. So, I just always, wherever you are, I'm 5 years from that. Pretty exciting stuff. But when I think about the excitement of, I don't know if you know this, but my son hasn't seen like anything at all, period. And even the things he has seen, he's not sure super what he's watching. And I'm pretty excited to be able to show him all of the things that I feel like for me have been really important. But I realized something on my quick drive home today. I realized that for my growing up and my discovery and things like that, you influenced my media decisions a lot. You influenced the movies that I watched and the music that I listened to, TV shows that I thought were interesting, all of that jazz. But it never robbed me of an experience to still appreciate it for myself and learn and divert and grow. Because what's important is not necessarily that we see Star Wars, Rocky, or the latest Academy Award winning nominees. But what's important instead is the idea that we discover things. And when I think about my son, our children, the valuable things out there, because there are a lot of people who say movies rot your brain, and I haven't seen any indication or evidence of that, so I don't believe that at all. I think that watching movies and some TV shows, reading books, the music they listen to, all of those things I think are really important and interesting. And what I'm most excited is not just, although I'm excited for my son to find out, spoiler alert, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, but I'm also excited for him to experience discovery. And I think that that's maybe something that a lot of kids these days aren't getting a good taste of, is that discovery of finding things that they take pure joy in and being able to think about and ponder on and just appreciate how excited they are to be able to enjoy that thing. I think that's why it's so fun to watch kids when they see characters at Disneyland, because they see these things that they have enjoyed so much come to life right in front of them, and they're tangible and they can feel it. And that brings even more so creativity into the forefront of your mind as something that can impact the world around you. And I feel like that is important. And I wanted to share my thoughts with you, and I would like to hear your thoughts.